I'm going to show you guys how you'll never have to buy pasta again. So I'm going to make a pasta that is called penne alla vodka or vodka pasta. This is a pasta originated in Italy and it's been popularized in the United States over the past few years. And I made this pasta a bunch of different times and I've passed the recipe on to some family and friends and they've all loved it because of how delicious it is, how easy it is to make, and how little ingredients it takes. So the ingredients that we will need is heavy whipping cream, garlic and onion. You can use whole onion and garlic, or you can use seasoning like I'm doing in this case. You'll also need some butter, some Parmesan. I'm using grated Parmesan that I will grate myself, and tomato paste. And the only tools that you will need will be a stove, a pan to cook it on, and a spatula to mix. And usually you can use, this recipe usually calls for using penne pasta, but you can use any noodles that you would like. In this case, I'll just be making the sauce to show how you can make it yourself. So firstly, I have my stove on and I have the pan on the stove. The first ingredient that I'm going to add to my pan is some of the butter. So I'm going to add some of it. I'll add about a tablespoon or so of butter, and that is now on my plate, on my pan. So you'll notice that as it melts, it will be sizzling. So you want it to melt down almost completely. And just make sure it stays yellow and not brown, because that will mean that it started burning. So now almost all of my butter is done. The next ingredient I'm gonna add is some tomato paste. So this is tomato paste just like you'll find at the grocery store. I'm gonna add also about a tablespoon or so. There you go. So you don't have to mix that around yet. You can just go ahead and add your heavy whipping cream. I'm gonna mix it first, then I'll add it in. I'm going to add about 1/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream. And now we'll have the butter melted completely with the heavy cream and tomato paste in the pan. I'm going to mix it until it turns into an orange color and it's a little bit thick in consistency, a bit more than the heavy cream itself. So I'm going to keep mixing until the tomato paste is fully incorporated into the heavy whipping cream. Now I'm going to turn the heat down to low so I don't burn it before it's ready. And next I'm going to add my onion and garlic. Right now I have it in seasoning, but you can also add it whole. So I'm going to add that in and then mix again. So I'm going to mix thoroughly until all the ingredients are incorporated into each other, and you'll notice the orange color, which is exactly what you want. So I'm going to keep mixing, and now you can also taste it to see if you want to add some salt, some pepper, and that's totally up to you. The last ingredient that it needs is Parmesan. So you can use already grated Parmesan like you find at the grocery store in a bag, or you can use any other kind of cheese that you would like. In this case, I have a whole Parmesan, and I'm gonna just grate a little piece of it into the sauce. So I'm going to grate some of it into the pasta, as much as you would like. There's no measurement for that, and I'm going to just mix it lightly. And you will notice the pasta is already thick in consistency. I'm going to turn the heat off And now you can add it to, bless you, you can add it to your pasta, any pasta that you would like. Now I'm going to serve it to see what you guys think. Here you go. And here's a taste test for both of you. Go ahead and taste it. It's just a little hot. Okay.
Delicious.
What would you rate it 1 through 10?
10.
10.
10, okay. Thank you. Is there anything you guys would do differently?
Nothing.
Is there any seasoning that you would add? Or an ingredient, would you like more cheese in it? Or
A little bit more cheese.
more Parmesan cheese? Okay, thank you.